UWE faithful, welcome back to UWE programming for UWE Round 2 live from Holbert, Oklahoma. I am the Velvet Voice, Walker Stewart, accompanied by none other than Diamond Jim, James Southern. And James, what a night of action we're going to have here tonight at UWE.
It is going to be a phenomenal night of action. Here is Trench Blythe making his way to the ring. I believe this is his debut here at UWE. He's got a tag team match. What an opportunity. Come into UWE and get a shot at those UWE tag team titles, Walker.
What an opportunity that is, James. The UWE Tag Team Championships up for grabs following the injury sustained at the guard's own right hand. Anarchy has been isolated with a devastating knee injury, and we give our best to Anarchy, but that creates a massive hole in the tag team divisions here, James.
Without a doubt, Walker, a freak incident. Our best goes out to Anarchy as he recovers. Now, Dove, Puro, and Trench Blythe, two relative newcomers to the squared circle, get their opportunities in this UWE Tag Team Title Tournament. Let's find out who they're facing in this opening contest, Walker.
Well, you know, James, the last time I was in the broadcast booth for a UWE event, Southern Aristocracy picked up a shocking, might I say, victory over Leo Fox and Killbane of all tag teams, and a fantastic matchup. They are surely going into this match with a lot of momentum.
They might have so-called momentum. I call it getting lucky. Killbane and Leo Fox slipped on a banana peel. The Cajun sensation, if you're feeling a sensation like that, I think you should see a doctor, Stewart. And Anthony Wild, they got lucky. They might be riding some sort of mythical wave of momentum, but I think that wave comes crashing to the land when they take on Trench Blythe and Dove Puro.
Well, will they crash or will they soar to new heights here tonight? Find out live in our opening contest, UWE Round 2, live in Holbert, Oklahoma.
What does Anthony Wild offer? Is that a bar of soap?
Potentially so. Dove Puro and Anthony Wild will play catch a little bit here. Oh, tossing the soap into the crowd.
That is dangerous. He could have hit a fan, Stewart. Could have helped some of these people in Holbert on second thought.
Charitable as ever, as you are, James Southern. Charitable as ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for one fall to a finish tag team competition. And I heard rumors of a UWE Tag Team Championship tournament that we are starting here tonight, James.
It is kicking off hot and heavy against two relative newcomers, really four relative newcomers to the sport, and what a huge way to stake your claim that you are here to stay in UWE other than capture those tag team championships.
Well, most definitely. One thing to keep in mind here, though, Eddie Levon and Anthony Wild, as we mentioned earlier on, already hold tag team victories here in UWE. You have to wonder how that's going to influence this matchup here, James.
They might have the experience, but as I said, I think they got lucky last time. Trench Blythe and Dove Puro actually have some tag team experience, just not here in a UWE ring. We'll have to see if they can put it all together and be a cohesive unit against Southern Aristocracy.
And speaking of cohesive units, Southern Aristocracy is starting off hot and heavy here tonight. Beautiful heel toss there from Eddie Levon. And Trench Blythe now making his way to the outside, trying to talk a little bit of strategy here with Dove Puro here, James.
Better watch out, though. That Cajun sensation's got him by, I can't tell if it's the ears or the hair.
A fiery newcomer, as you mentioned, and Eddie Levon Intense hip toss there. That could not have felt good for Trench Blythe. Levon now off the ropes, cross body.
He just got hit by a man.
Oh, he's going for the cover here. Only a 2 count there, says our official. James, you're correct in that assessment. That is a large man to take a lot of that blunt of the impact on.
He sent that weight flying. Now what's he got in mind for Blythe here?
Blythe, he's trying to battle back here, trying to wear the big man down with these continuous knee strikes. Going to be going for a third one, the 3-peat, no, a drop kick. Eddie Levon goes down. And now here, James, you're noticing Eddie Levon and Trench Blythe had started to create a little bit of separation here. Going for the cover, hold on a minute. 2, only a 2 count.
Very smart technique by Blythe here, getting that little bit of separation, using his speed to his advantage, now bringing Dove Puro into the ring against the Cajun sensation Eddie Levon.
Dove Puro, he's put up a lot of fight. We've seen a lot of heart out of this young man, whether it's been in triple threat competition, tag team competition, singles competition. This man is very well versed here in UWE, but he is not one of the Southern Aristocracy members to actually pick up tag team victories. And I really think that this cohesive unit we see in Southern Aristocracy, hold on a minute, going for the cover.
Look at this, it's not even the legal man. You're gonna say they're the cohesive unit, they're the team with momentum on their side. They can't even figure out who the legal man is, Stuart.
Well, Eddie Levon might have jumped the gun a little bit there, and that just goes to show the anxieties that really go into this matchup. A lot of nerves going into a match that can allow you to vie for tag team championship gold here in UWE.
I'm sure all 4 of them are anxious. I'm sure their nerves are at an all-time high. But what makes a professional is somebody who's still able to go in there and do the job. And that's exactly what is going on right now. Look at Dove Puro.
He's putting the beat down in on Anthony Wilde, and that's a large man to try and control here. But Dove Puro doing a fantastic job at doing so. Now targeting that left leg. You see him driving his own knee into the back of the kneecap of Anthony Wilde.
Smart move. You've got a big man. You've got to chop him down like a redwood tree. You've got to break that knee down. All that cartilage around there. If that's weak, a man cannot stand, Walker.
Absolutely. And now Dove Puro trying to manipulate the body of Anthony Wilde. And this has to be the strategy Dove Puro employs. Take Anthony Wilde and try and keep him on the mat. The less that you can have this man at a power base, the more you are going to be successful in a matchup like this.
Keep him grounded and keep him in your corner, and that's exactly what we're seeing from Puro and Blythe right now.
Blythe now out of the corner. Big running knee strike directly into the skull of Anthony Wilde. Tag now made for Dove Puro. And both of these men, we're getting a little bit of a stampede around here in Holbert, Oklahoma.
I heard something about some Rough Riders around here, but I've still yet to see them.
Well, we're seeing some rough riding for Anthony Wilde right now. Trench Blythe trying to muscle the much larger Anthony Wilde back to his feet.
Having to use all that weight to muscle Anthony Wilde up.
That is an advantage with which Anthony Wilde does have. He has that large frame that members of the opposing team are going to have to try and muscle around, but there's no muscle needed here. The cover, 2, no.
Blythe swiping Wilde right off his feet and hitting that beautiful moonsault. Now might be the moment to tag out to Dove Puro, the fresher man, a little bit less frustrated man. Smart strategy here, dragging Anthony Wilde away from his corner as you see him going for the tag.
Well, we see a lot in professional wrestling, the contest between strength and stamina, and right now it seems like stamina is paying dividends for Trevin Blythe.
Indeed, it is truly a race in this contest. Not a short one, a long one. You've got to keep the energy going. Anthony Wilde now digging into those reserves. We'll have to see if he's got what it takes to hang on with Trench Blythe.
When you see that running chop block directly to the right knee of Anthony Wilde. And once again, we talk about cutting the vertical base out from underneath your opponent. Dove Puro and Blythe, they've been doing a fantastic job of doing so on Anthony Wilde. You have to know that Eddie Levon is urging for this tag right now. He knows what's on the line here. An opportunity at the Tag Team Championships.
Puro having to muscle Anthony Wilde. When he can't get him over there, he says, I'll do more damage, then get back to moving. A very smart strategy, staying on that knee, not giving Wild a moment to breathe.
Received the targeting of that right leg, that right knee, truly up and down the entire sphere of the leg. We can see some severe long-term damage from a maneuver such as that one, James.
Without a doubt, you've got to worry about the ligaments and tendons of the knee, ACL, MCL, PCL, accessory things around that knee. Without a knee, a man cannot stand. You're a one-legged man at a butt-kicking contest.
We haven't seen too many successful of those in professional wrestling. Dove Puro really has to find a way to keep Anthony Wild down, though. He's taken his eyes off the prize here, and meanwhile, Anthony Wild has found his way back to a vertical base. Oh, and Puro seemingly eating his words here tonight at the hands of Anthony Wild.
You might want to wait to tell him to kiss it until you've got him in position to beat him, Dove.
Puro now.
He's got to make the tag to Trench Blythe.
And he does. The tag has been made. Both men, Eddie Levon and Trench Blythe. Levon like a house of fire. The Cajun sensation is spicy tonight in Holbert, Oklahoma. The cutter. Going into the pin now. 1, 2. No, it's going to be a little bit more than that, James.
Good resiliency by Trench Blythe, kicking out of that huge cutter after a series of big moves there by Eddie Levon. Levon's got to stay on him, though, if he wants to secure this win.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. Trench Blythe looking to prove something here tonight in his UWE debut. Can he do so, though? Levon and Wild out of the corners. Sandwich, no.
There was nothing in the trash compactor that time, Stuart.
And that is exactly how Blythe and Puro wanted it to go. Anthony Wild. A meeting of the minds between this new tag team and Puro and Blythe. And Anthony Wild, he has to take the advantage here.
He's got Puro in his own corner, tag made to Eddie Levon.
Now off the ropes, sending Puro. Spinning wheel kick spear combination. The cover here for Eddie Levon. And we have new challengers soon for the UWE Tag Team Championships.
They caught Leo Fox and Kilbane slipping on a banana peel this time. They got lucky facing a team without any chemistry this time. But trust me, Southern Aristocracy won't be as lucky as they continue their climb to the UWE Tag Team titles.
Well, you have to admit, James, a fantastic victory here tonight for Southern Aristocracy, and they continue that climb, just as you mentioned, toward the UWE Tag Team Championships. But that's not going to be it, because coming up later tonight, I have it on good authority, we will be seeing another matchup in the UWE Tag Team Championship tournament, and I cannot wait for that, James.
We'll have to see who else is moving on in the tournament. But congratulations to Southern Aristocracy for now. You've made the first step. Let's see if they can continue heel-toeing their way to those championships.